Welcome to Explain the Charts. Today is October 1st, 2024, and we're looking at Google, the Class A shares of Alphabet, the parent company of Google, to see if we can determine a strategy for what to do next. First, let's take a look at the current news surrounding Google. Recent headlines suggest that the stock price could be boosted by expected job cuts, as new CFO Anat Ashkenazi is predicted to streamline expenses by reducing headcount and operational costs. Additionally, analysts at Piper Sandler believe there could be a potential 12% upside for Alphabet stock due to these cost-cutting measures, maintaining an overweight rating and a price target of $200. However, there are also potential headwinds for Google stock, including the emergence of generative AI, such as OpenAI's SearchGPT, which could disrupt Google's core internet search business. While Google is investing heavily in AI with its Gemini model integrated into its search engine, the impact of generative AI on Google's search advertising business remains a key issue for investors to monitor. Let's move on to the daily chart and see what the candlesticks are telling us. If we look at the daily chart, we see an upward trend over the last year. Google has been consistently making higher highs and higher lows, suggesting a bullish sentiment in the market. This upward trend is further supported by the fact that the price is currently trading above its 50-day moving average, a sign of sustained bullish momentum. However, we can also see that the stock price has recently pulled back from its all-time high, which was reached in July. This pullback could be attributed to the concerns surrounding generative AI, but it could also be a healthy correction. Looking closer at the recent price action, we see that the pullback has been met with some buying pressure near the $150 level. This suggests that the $150 mark could be a significant support level for the stock. Furthermore, the price has been hovering around the 50-day moving average for the last few weeks, indicating that this level is also acting as a support. To get a better understanding of the short-term price movement, let's switch to the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, we can see that the stock price has been forming a consolidation pattern for the last few days. This indicates that the market is unsure of the direction the price will take next. However, we can also see that the price has been holding above the $155 level for the past few hours, which could be considered a short-term support level. Let's focus on the recent price action from September 16th to September 20th, where the price experienced a sharp drop before rallying back to higher levels. This short-term reversal indicates a possible change in market sentiment. It's important to remember that the 1-hour chart shows us a snapshot of the market's short-term sentiment. The overall trend on the daily chart is still bullish, but we need to be aware of the potential for short-term fluctuations. To get an even more granular view of the price action, let's shift to the 15-minute chart. The 15-minute chart reveals a very volatile short-term price action. The price has been bouncing back and forth within a narrow range for the last few hours. We can see that the price has been hitting a resistance level near $166 and a support level around $164, but it's hard to determine a clear trend based on this short time frame. Zooming in on the price action of September 26th, we see that the price was able to break above the $163.50 level, which could indicate a short-term bullish bias. However, this breakout was followed by a slight pullback, which could be interpreted as profit-taking. Looking at the overall picture, we see that Google is trading within a range of $155 to $166 on the 1-hour chart. A breakout above the $166 level would likely signal a bullish continuation. On the other hand, a break below $155 could indicate a short-term bearish trend. On the daily chart, we need to pay attention to the $150 support level. A break below this level would likely invalidate the bullish trend and potentially trigger a more significant pullback. Ultimately, the direction of GOOGL's price will depend on a multitude of factors, including the news surrounding Alphabet, the market's overall sentiment, and the performance of other tech companies. It's important to remember that trading involves risks and to never invest more than you can afford to lose. To recap, the key price levels to watch for in the short term are $155 and $166 on the 1-hour chart, while the $150 level remains a crucial support level on the daily chart. A break above $166 on the 1-hour chart would reinforce a bullish sentiment, while a break below $155 could suggest a short-term bearish trend. On the daily chart, a break below $150 would likely invalidate the bullish trend and potentially trigger a deeper pullback. It's essential to stay informed about the latest news surrounding Alphabet and monitor the market's overall sentiment for a more comprehensive analysis. As always, happy trading! And remember to subscribe to Explain the Charts for more insightful video analyses.